With the interior now finished, the body still drying up a bit from the clear coat, there were just a couple parts left that still needed to be painted, so they were prepped and primed before I painted them in various different colors as usual, starting with some black, some matte black, some textured black, and also some steel that is also pretty much black, and then finishing it off with some silver. With the roll cage being finished in the steel color, I also wanted to add some more details and highlights with some silver to a couple of the bars, just to make it a bit more intricate and not look like one giant big piece of steel, which it is, but now with different colors. The engine, of course, is molded into the chassis, so everything got painted black at once, and now I still need to detail the engine and just paint it silver. For now, I'm going to leave it at this. I'm still debating whether to add a bit of weathering later on in another separate video, so if you want to see that, just let me know down below, and the answer to that is probably yes, so look forward to a future video of me weathering this build. There was just one molding on the body that needed to be painted in the black color, so I did that. I just took out a brush and then carefully brushed into the panel line to get a nice clean line and left a matte black finish like it is supposed to be. The panel lines are nice and deep as I scribed them before painting, so I can add some panel line accent color into them to give them a bit of shade and not just look like one big piece of the body with some lines on it. With most of the detailing now done, I could move on to assembly. Pretty much every part you see here was assembled with some superglue from Bob Smith Industries, their Super Gold Plus formula, and some other parts were screwed together with some screws supplied by the kit itself and a screwdriver. During the unboxing I quickly mentioned that I thought the suspension would work. Well, it seems like it kinda does, although everything is a bit too tight, and with it being a bit too tight, it doesn't really work. If you would free up some space in some of those cavities, it would slide in there easily, and you could probably have some working suspension. Now, I couldn't really be bothered with it, as it probably wouldn't really line up all that nicely, so I just left it at this and moved on to fitting the wheels. The wheels I'm using are 8-spoke wheels from Aoshima. These are not fitting just out of the box. I had to cut some of the wheels off to make them fit the tires, then just fit the polycaps in and drilled those out to fit those steel rods, and had to make some space inside of the axles to make the wheels fit in there and have a nice snug fit, and also add a bit of strength with the rod in there and also this fitting together with pretty much a lock. Now moving on to some more assembly, just using some Bob Smith Industries Super Gold Plus just like before. The chassis and interior were fit together so I could put the body on top of it as well. On the rear it has to slide in 2 of these, and on the front you have 2 screws to tightly assemble it and keep it together. With that out of the way, I could finish the body off itself, and with that the entire build. Some of the splash guards and over fenders on the side were glued on. I also glued on some of these steps on the side as well, and a lot more clear parts, the snorkels, and all the other bits and pieces that were still left to be glued or put together with the body. After putting the taillights in, I still need to paint them in clear red, so I took out my trusty permanent marker and then later added a black edge on the rest of it to not show through. And with that final piece in place, this is now all finished. So I just added a couple of aftermarket wheels from Aoshima. I did an unboxing on the channel as well, so if you want to check out those wheels and a bit more info on them, be sure to hit that video up. And that is pretty much all I added aftermarket wise. The rest was pretty much just built out of the box. Now, I mentioned quickly at the beginning of the video that I was still debating on whether to add a bit of weathering, like mudding up the tires, adding some splashing on the side. Not going overboard, I'm going to tell you that much, but I'm not really sure yet, as I kind of like the clean look as well. Let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see, and if most of you want to see some weathering, then I will probably make a separate video on that. Oh, wait, hold on before you go. As I mentioned during the unboxing of this build was specifically chosen by my Patreon supporters. They help me out each month with a small amount to pay for these kits and make these videos for you guys. If you see something in that, please hit the link down below to my Patreon page. All your support is much appreciated. If you don't, no worries, the videos will still be free to watch, and I'm not going to change that. Though I just wanted to mention it, as all the help is appreciated, and it creates more videos for you guys as I have more time to do it.